It's really weird doing my LA Lakers rebuild over a month after a new 2K dropped, because basically every 2K since 2K16, my first rebuild was with the Lakers, but this year I was like, let's do it a little bit different. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome here today to my LA Lakers rebuild, and what I think is going to be fun about this one, because LeBron James may retire at the end of year one. So I'm really hoping to get a championship to LA, but it's not going to be easy because I don't normally see the Lakers win a championship in the first year of these 2K24 rebuilds. But this team looks a lot better than it did at the start of the 2023 season. It's very deep. We saw the emergence of Austin Reeves last year in the regular season and in the playoffs, as well as for Team USA in the FIBA World Cup this summer. They re-signed D'Angelo Russell. They just re-signed Jared Vanderbilt, re-signed Rui Hachimura, brought in Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince, Jackson Hayes, and Cam Reddish as well. Also, Christian Wood late in the offseason. They drafted Maxwell Lewis, who I loved at a Pepperdine in the second round. Also got Jalen Hood-Schifino at the mid part of the first round. So before we get back into the rebuild, I want to give a word from today's sponsor, Factor. You guys already know about Factor, but let me tell you just how they are the absolute best. So Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals just right to your doorstep. With Factor, you could completely skip the trip to the grocery store, save so much time, and would you skip the prepping, the chopping, and the worst part, cleaning up too, and you still get the flavor and nutritional quality food that you need. Factor's meals are just ready in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It's as quick as that. So all you have to do is just heat them up and enjoy. This autumn, Factor has 35 weekly flavor packed, fresh, never frozen meals that promote a healthy lifestyle and meet your meal preferences already. And like I said, just 2 minutes. So this is me cooking the chicken and potato bowl from Factor, and this is just one of my go-tos that I absolutely love. And like I said, Factor just saves me so much time. When I come home from work, it's about an hour commute, and the last thing I want to do is spend over an hour cooking dinner with all the cleaning, prepping, and everything that you need to do in just cooking a normal dinner. But with Factor, the new normal is just 2 minutes long. I can't tell you how much time this saves me throughout the weeks just to cut out of the unnecessary part of cooking dinner. With Factor, you can also round out your meals and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of 45 different add-ons to suit your various preferences and tastes. This could be different breakfast items or different juice items, shakes and smoothies as well. So Factor is running a great deal for you guys. Head to factor75.com and use code 6rings50, SIXRINGS 50. You could see it on your screen now and get 50% off your first Factor box. That's factor75.com. Use code 6rings50 and yeah, just completely half off, 50% off your first Factor box. You can't beat that deal. Link in the description and in the pinned comment below. And thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. So I think Maxwell Lewis will start off in the G League. Cam Reddish did look rough in his first preseason game for the Lakers. And with all the wings we do have, I don't know if he's going to crack the rotation to start the year because I do want to play Christian Wood. So I also don't think that Jackson Hayes could be getting a decent amount of minutes. So it's going to be a D'Lo, Reeves, LeBron, Vanderbilt, AD starting five with AD at the 5. And then it's going to be Rui, Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent, and Taurean Prince off the bench. I would also like to send Jalen Hood-Schifino to the G League as well to start off the season. And if we take a look at system proficiency, we are 4 stars under Darvin Ham. I also really like Max Christie as well. He'll be a second-year player out of Michigan State, and he looked good throughout the summer league as well. So he could get in if an injury does happen. We do beat the reigning NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets, on opening night by 1 point on the road. Shout out to Christian Wood, who now has a amazing 30 points and 18 rebounds per 36 on the year. Great game from D'Lo. And what I really like that the Lakers did this past offseason is all the players they re-signed that can get traded December 15th have great tradable contracts. D'Lo for $17 million. You can package that or that contract with another one and really get a good player in return. Hachimura at $16-17 million. Reeves at 13, but I don't think you're trading him at all. You got Gabe Vincent at $10.5 million. The Vanderbilt extension won't kick in until the following season, but I really like what the Lakers did. We got another game here against the Suns. We're finally going to hopefully be able to watch KD versus LeBron early in the season, something we really haven't seen in forever. But we did lose this game by 7. And then we ended up getting blown out by the Sacramento Kings on the road. All right, maybe not the best start in the world. Austin Reeves has been struggling. Okay, he heard me though. Drops 29 and 7 here. Unfortunately, Gabe Vincent fractured his left hand. He's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. All right, so we didn't get LeBron as a captain for the All-Star game, but we will probably see him there. Yeah, he's a starter, a 20-time All-Star now in year 21 at 39 years old. That is just incredible. Anthony Davis is a reserve, though. On Team Jokic, 9-time All-Star. He's averaging 19.7 points, 10.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Sometimes I don't see LeBron retire after year 1, but I'm just going to be fully prepared for him to retire. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference at 33-18. The Hawks are the 1 seed in the East at 34-15. We've had a couple of injuries this year, but we are relatively healthy at the moment. Pretty even distribution when it comes to scoring on this team. Nobody's really averaging north of 25, as you could see. We could be in the market to make a trade, though. All right, I'm going to try to get Malcolm Brogdon from the Portland Trailblazers. He's on the trade block at the moment. I feel like he'd be so much of a better fit for this team than D'Angelo Russell, just because he's a little bit better of a defender, better passer. To an extent, I'm not going to say he's a much better passer, but I think he's pretty similar in the sense of D'Lo, and he's more efficient from the field. So we would acquire $800K more than allowed, which is kind of unfortunate. I would include a Scottie Pippen Jr. in this deal, but unfortunately they're going to have to throw some people in as well. I don't really want to dish out Taurean Prince. I probably would give up Cam Reddish as well. So this is how the money would work. D'Lo and Reddish for Brogdon and Minaya. Would this go through? It would. So welcome to the team, Malcolm Brogdon. This is probably a more win now move at the moment because he's a little bit older than D'Lo, even though he was drafted a year later. All right, so it's just going to be Brogdon at the 1 pretty much for the remainder of the season. We'll have Hashimura, Wood, Vincent, Prince, and we'll give a little bit of minutes to Max Christie for the remainder of the season. System proficiency is still 4 stars. If we take a look at the contract extensions, we got nobody to really extend at the moment, so let's hope that this team can stay healthy for the playoffs and we just don't call this season a wash because it could be LeBron's final year. All right, AD decides to pull his left calf muscle here in March, but he should be back for the playoffs. So Joel Embiid just continues the trend of NBA players winning back-to-back MVPs. You had Giannis for 2 years, Jokic for 2 years, now Embiid for 2 years. Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. How entertaining was that preseason game against the Thunder? Chet versus Wemby. When are preseason games ever must watch? And that felt like it was must watch. Jaden Hardy, 6th Man of the Year. Claxton takes home Depoy, B-Ball Paul Most Improved, and John Morant is your Clutch Player of the Year. We did get LeBron James on All-NBA third team in year 21. He averaged 21, 7, and 8. Damn, 2 pretty elite defensive bigs in the Eastern Conference are going to be hurt for the playoffs. Giannis has a torn right hamstring. Evan Mobley has a broken right leg. We don't get AD on an all-defensive team, which is fine. I believe he is back, right? Yeah, so we are fully healthy for the playoffs. We ended the season as the 1 seed. We're going to be going up against Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving in round 1. They went 39-43. They also just lost to Real Madrid as well in the preseason, which was kind of funny. But Kyrie didn't play and Luka played under 10 minutes in that game. All right, so our leading scorer was LeBron. Then it was AD. Malcolm Brogdon averaged 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Austin Reeves, 15 points and 4 assists. Elite efficiency as well. He's at 84 overall. Would you look at that? Christian Wood. I would love to re-sign him here, and I would love to just maybe put him at the power forward spot, but he probably is going to he's probably going to sign somewhere else because we don't have his bird rights. How upset was Jalen Hood-Schifino and Maxwell Lewis this year? Yeah, not the happiest of players. All right, so yeah, pretty much we're going to change the starting 5 a little bit. We're going to throw in Christian Wood and throw Jared Vanderbilt to the bench. If I feel like we're not getting enough offense off the bench, then we will flop the 2. So yeah, let's go here. First game, we end up winning. We blow out the Mavericks by 32 points. Amazing performances from the front court of AD and Wood. Reeves and LeBron also do well. LeBron had a 5-point triple-double. 22-point triple-double, excuse me. Game number 2, we end up beating them by 10, so we win both games by double digits. Austin Reeves goes out and drops 26 for us, which was a team high or tied for it. Then we blow out the Mavericks in game 3 in Dallas by 22 points. Austin Reeves with 30. And let's see if we can sweep the Mavericks, and we are able to. We end up winning by 18 points. Luke had 35, but it was not enough. AD dominating in that series as well. I mean, yeah, they don't really have a big that can guard AD. Now we're going up against Davis's former team, the Pelicans, going up against Ingram there. Zion is healthy for this series. You'll love to see it. You got Memphis, Golden State, Philly, Boston, and then Miami, Chicago over there in the Eastern Conference. We lost game 1 by 1 point. Wow, we almost came back there in the 4th quarter. Christian Wood had 31 points in 28 minutes. He's having a really good playoff run so far. LeBron had a 27-point triple-double. But an L is an L. We do win game 2, though, by 13, so we split the games in LA. Game number 3 is going to go to the LA Lakers. We end up winning by 29 points. There we go. The big 4, maybe? I don't know. The big 5, probably, with Christian Wood getting it done. And we go up 3-1. So we've won 3 unanswered. We beat him by 32 points. LeBron with 30 and 10. Christian Wood 26 and 9. AD 14 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. How was he not on an all-defensive team? Winner's going to take on the Golden State Warriors, and that will be the LA Lakers. We ended up winning 4 in a row to gentlemen sweep them. We ended up winning by 25 points. LeBron and AD combined for 58. You got the Miami Heat back in the conference finals, and no, Austin Reeves tears his left MCL, and he will be out for the playoffs. He was averaging 18.7 points, 4.7 assists, and shooting 39% from 3. That is brutal. So we may throw in Max Christie a little bit just to see what he could do. Him and probably Prince are going to get like 15 minutes a night. I think we will see some more minutes to Rui Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt, and they'll probably go like 25 to Gabe Vincent, and then 33 to Brogdon. But yeah, that is brutal. So the Heat are taking on the Boston Celtics. We're taking on the Golden State Warriors, who don't have Steph. All right, so we lose Austin Reeves. They lose Steph. Which one's more important? I'm just kidding. Steph is day-to-day, though, so he may just miss game 1. He may play it. We ended up losing. Brogdon at 27 and 10. Yep, Curry played, and he drops 39. Come on. Losing Austin Reeves shouldn't be the reason we don't win. Oh, God, we lost by 5. AD with 32 points. Curry had 36, though. Come on, we can't go down 3-0. Damn it! The Warriors are going to get revenge. We just beat them in the 2023 playoffs. It looks like they are going to beat us in the 2024 playoffs. LeBron had a 31-point triple-double. Not enough. All right, at least we didn't get swept. AD had a phenomenal performance. Game number 5, hey, we stay alive. We just won 167-162 in overtime. Holy crap, Gabe Vincent. What a game from him. 12 assists. LeBron played great, man. He is really going out with a bang. All right, game 6. It's going to be in Golden State. Can we force a game 7 and come back down 3-0? I mean, being down 18 is not going to be, like, good to do that. Because, yeah, like, once you get down by double digits in the 4th quarter, it's impossible. So we end up getting blown out. Why tease me, 2K? Why do that to me? And the Golden State Warriors advance to the NBA Finals to take on the Miami Heat, and the Warriors swept them. Damn, we would have, I think, swept the Heat. Oh, LeBron James does not retire. Okay, I'll take it. We get him for another year. That's what I'm talking about. It's been really hard for me to win championships in year 1. I didn't do it with the New Look Suns rebuild. I didn't do it with the Dame Bucks or the Drew Holiday Celtics teams. The LA Lakers do not have their first round pick. That's going to go to the Pelicans at 28. From the AD trade. All right, so it is the 2024 NBA draft. We could look to make some moves, but I kind of want to see what some of these young guys can do next year. We didn't have a pick till the end of the draft, but we're going to get Robert Dillingham. Okay, out of Kentucky. That's a real player. So the Spurs paired up Wemby with a franchise point guard in Isaiah Collier. The Rockets get Ron Holland. The Pelicans, with our first round pick, took Reese Beekman out of Virginia. How fun it would be if Dillingham was a higher overall. No, he's not. He's a 69. Reese was a 71. LeBron opts out of his $51 million player option. Maybe surprised a little bit. We're going to look to re-sign him. Christian Wood opts out, and so does Jackson Hayes, in which both of those I'm not too shocked with. All right, let's give LeBron $49.9 million, which wouldn't really make sense because LeBron, you could have basically got more if you opted in. Can we afford Christian Wood? I would love that. Well, I can't look to sign any of these guys yet because I got to see if we can sign LeBron first. But yeah, before I even try to sign Christian Wood, let's sign LeBron. Yeah, so we don't really have that much money. Yeah, we can't even sign Christian Wood, unfortunately. So welcome back to the Lakers, Andre Drummond. Let's offer him a 2-year deal. We'll see if he accepts it. He may not even do it. Nope, he does though. Yeah, he did have a brief stint with the Lakers back in 2020. I'm also going to look to bring back Taurean Prince as well. And we're going to try to bring over Yuta Watanabe here from the Phoenix Suns, and he accepts that offer. So we should be able to get back Max Christie on the qualifying offer. Anybody switch up teams this offseason? James Harden goes to the Raptors. So Pascal Siakam joins the Trailblazers with D'Angelo Russell. Nope, I lied. D'Angelo Russell went to the Utah Jazz, as we do get Max Christie to accept the qualifying offer. Our 2 top guys regress. I didn't really talk much about Rui Hachimura last year. He was solid for us. Nothing crazy, though. All right, so I'm going to give the remaining minutes to Max Christie over Maxwell Lewis, but Lewis will probably be the first guy in if an injury does happen. So it's going to be a Brogdon, Reeves, LeBron, Vanderbilt, AD starting 5, with Vincent, Hachimura, Drummond, Hood-Schifino, and Christie off the bench. Who knows? Maybe I trade Rui Hachimura for Christian Wood this season, because, you know, we got to get Wood on our team. I mean, as good as he was last year, we love Wood. He did sign a 3-year, $39 million deal with the Atlanta Hawks, which is a nice deal from him. You know, a solid addition. He'd be elite with Trae Young in the pick and roll. First couple games this year, we are not off to a great start. The only team we beat was the team that eliminated us in the playoffs. But yeah, we had a couple notable losses there to the Pelicans, Mavericks, and Suns. We did end up beating the Warriors twice in the first 2 weeks of the year. You'll love to see that. Then we beat the Timberwolves, which I think is a nice win for sure. Oh my God. Oh my God. Austin Reeves tears his left MCL. He's out 2 to 4 months. I'm not sure if I'm able to see what his previous injuries were, but it was that the same injury that he got in the playoffs? Jeez, man, that is just brutal. Okay, no, he tore the left MCL in the playoffs. Come on. So yeah, he's going to be out 2 to 4 months. We'll see what Max Christie could do in the starting lineup. All right, there goes Jared Vanderbilt for the season with a spinal injury. And we have not been doing great in the month of January. Over our last 10 games, we are currently 4-6. We're still the 3 seed though in the Western Conference. Austin Reeves is back. But yeah, that is brutal, losing arguably our 5th best player. So we're definitely going to see Rui Hashimura into the starting 5 now. So we just had the All-Star draft. LeBron James is a starter for Team Giannis in year 22 at age 40. Anthony Davis is a reserve on Team Luka. We are 28-20, and if this is LeBron's final year, I do have to make some type of move at the deadline. All right, so 8 games above 500 at the deadline. Yeah, I don't really think I'm going to be able to get a good trade here at the deadline. The only person I could really get for Rui Hashimura is Jordan Clarkson, and that's not really a position of need at the moment. I don't think that Jared Vanderbilt will come back. It says 4 to 6 months, but who knows? There's 3 months left in the regular season, so 2K might bring him back by then. And Nikola Jokic goes back to winning MVPs. That's number 3 of his career. Justin Edwards out of Kentucky is your rookie of the year. So we drafted Robert Dillingham out of Kentucky. There's Justin Edwards, there's DJ Wagner, there's Aaron Bradshaw. There could be a lot of draft prospects on this Kentucky team this year. Ahmed Thompson is your 6th man. Giannis Gibbs Depoy, Maxey most improved, and clutch player of the year LaMelo Ball. Spoelstra coach of the year. LeBron James is on all NBA second team, 22.5 points, 7.2 rebounds, 7.6 assists. No AD though, which I think is kind of disrespectful. He does not even get an all defensive team as well. We ended the season as the 3 seed here in the Western Conference. Jared Vanderbilt's going to be day to day, so we could get him back at the end of round 1, possibly in round 2, if we were to advance. LeBron was the leading scorer, followed by AD. Then you had Brogdon, Reeves, Vandy, who was hurt. Gabe Vincent had a good year. He was shooting around 38% from 3 for most of the season. Fell off a little bit towards the end, but still had a 59% true shooting percentage. We're taking on the Houston Rockets and their young squad in round 1. They got Jalen Green, Ron Holland, Tari Eason, Ahmed Thompson off the bench. No more Fred VanVleet. Whoa! Jabari Smith Jr. is hurt. So is Karl Anthony Towns. I wonder if there was like a Fred VanVleet for Cat type swap. Don't really know if I would agree to that if I were Minnesota, but yeah, it looks like Jabari Smith Jr. won't be back in this series, but Cat will. Russell Westbrook was traded for Josh Hart. Anthony Simons for Middleton. Bojan for Vooch. And it was straight up. Oh, I don't know if I would do that, Minnesota. What are we doing? Paul George was traded for DeAndre Ayton as well. Wow, I didn't even notice that one. Draymond Green for John Collins. Okay, there was just some insane deals this year. Jalen Hood-Schifino was a little bit disappointing in his rookie year, at least with his efficiency. Max Christie also struggled at times as well from the field, but he did shoot all right from 3. Maxwell Lewis was pretty good in his limited playing time. LeBron and AD are both going to get probably 38 minutes a night. I may go 80 at the 4, Drummond at the 5, Hashimura off the bench. Yeah, Drummond at the 5. I mean, he's a good rebounder. Like, he's better in 2K than he is in real life for sure. I think Jalen Hood-Schifino could be the 9th man. Torian Prince can get some minutes as well. And then we can kind of shuffle that around once Jared Vanderbilt is back. Game 1 of round 1, we end up winning by 27 points. That's what I'm talking about. Game number 2, LeBron. Really? So unfortunately, he's going to be out for the remainder of the series, which could just mean we're screwed. Vanderbilt will be back for game maybe 3. He could come back, but he's still hurt, so I don't want to rush him back. We do dominate them. Well, dominate. That might be a stretch. We won by 12 because AD had 41, 22, 2, 3, and 2 in game 2. Can we win game 3? Vanderbilt's back. And I think I'm going to go with like Vanderbilt possibly at the 3. He could get a decent amount of minutes as well. I know we're really rushing him back. Game number 3, we do lose. All right, we lost by 2. Vanderbilt had 17, 6, 6, and 3 in his first game back. Can we win game 4, please? God damn it, they tied up. And they just got Karl Anthony Towns back, and we lost LeBron James. We go up 3 games to 2, though. Come on, AD, I need you to dominate. We just win this series, and LeBron can come back. LeBron is back, though. Okay. For game 6, give me a dub. No, we ended up losing. Oh, my God. Oh my God, what did we just do offensively? That is disgusting. LeBron 4 for 20. All right, here we go. Game 7 at LA at the Crypto.com Arena. The Staples Center, we'll call it still. We have a great first half. There we go. We're currently up by 16 points in the third quarter. Choke it a little bit there, and we really choke it in the fourth. Oh my God, but we end up winning by 2. Wow. That could have been one of the biggest choke jobs I would have had in 2K 24. LeBron, horrible in his 2 games back, but hey, a series dub is a series dub. And we're taking on these 7-seeded Pelicans. All right, going up against Zion there. Do they have any injuries at the moment? Maybe Jordan Clarkson, but he just might be out of the rotation, honestly. So it's a team we could definitely beat. We're fully healthy. We win game 1 by 21 points. AD with 37 and 7. Drummond with 22 and 16. Come on. I mean, if someone's going to get hurt, I'm okay with it being Rui Hachimura because it's our 7th man, but that is just brutal. We just get another season-ending injury. So we will see Taurean Prince inserted into the rotation. Hey, we win this game. Let's go. LeBron flirted with the triple-double. We may got him back. Game number 3, we do end up losing by 12 points. Ingram with 26. Game number 4 goes to the LA Lakers. We win by 11. LeBron with 33, 17, and 8. 3 blocks as well. And can we win in 5? Nope. They stay alive. They win by 11. Austin Reeves had 33. Game number 6 goes to the Lakers. All right, thank God. I couldn't do another game 7. Malcolm Brogdon with 30 points in this one. And we're going to be taking on the 8-seeded Blazers, who have Scoot, PG, Middleton, Siakam, Robert Williams. Wow, where was this talent? Where was this NBA-ready talent when Dame was there? That is a good team. And then you got Charlotte, Milwaukee on the other side, a 4 and 7 seed. So we are now the highest seeded remaining 3 seed. You got 4 Charlotte, 7 Milwaukee, 8 Portland. We go up 2-0. We beat them by 7 in overtime. AD and Brogdon combining for 65. LeBron with the triple-double. Game 3, we ended up losing by 7. Come on. Don't let them tie it up, please. No, come on. We were so close to just stomping on their throats and going to the NBA Finals. If we lose game 5, I'm going to be... Oh, my God. We lost by 18. What is going on? Really? We're going to go in Portland game 6. They've really won 3 in a row. 3 on... Oh, my God. We're going to freaking lose. Why do I have to get eliminated in blowout fashion 2 years in a row? Why? Unless we come back down 13 in the 4th quarter here. Not going to happen. And we end up losing by 12. All right, well, we just lost to the 8-seeded Blazers. Paul George is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Giannis in the East. And we would have... Oh, my God. Well, I mean, we could have lost to Milwaukee for sure, but that was just a cakewalk finals matchup for Milwaukee. Does LeBron retire? Yes, he does. All right, so LeBron James retires, 22 years in the NBA, age 40. I'm upset I couldn't get a ring for him. He obviously will be headed to the Hall of Fame. He'll get his jersey retired by 3 different teams for sure. I believe Miami. I mean, did Miami retire Jordan's number? So yeah, they'll definitely retire LeBron's number. Because when it's all said and done, he'll probably play the fewest amount of years for the Heat because it was just 4. And we do have our first round pick at 22. So now we're going to try to be winning the NBA Finals next year with $54 million going to AD. I'm going to make this trade with the Pelicans. I'm giving them Hachimura and his expiring deal for Herb Jones, who is making $13 million, just under $14 million for the next 2 years. We get a 2nd round pick in this deal, and I'm going to be giving them pick 22. You know what? Instead of giving them 22, could I give you 3, 54, and 58? They would want 1 more second. Okay, let's do that. And I'm going to take Isaiah Elohim here with the 22nd overall pick in the draft, a wing out of USC. Cooper Flagg, the number 1 overall pick, goes to Houston. So they really have Ron Holland and Cooper Flagg on their team. Well, that's kind of insane. So yeah, let's sign Elohim. He could be in a trade. I don't know. I'm going to pick up the team option on Andre Drummond. I'm not sure if we'll have any cap space to go out and sign a Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, it would be kind of nice if I was able to pull that off. But Brogdon's a free agent as well. We do have $28 million in cap space, so that would really get me a Alperen Şengün or a Franz Wagner. I'm actually going to flip Robert Dillingham to the Warriors for a future 1st round pick, so now I have about $30 million in cap. I would have loved to pick up Jalen Brunson. He got a concussion last year. We would have to give him a little bit less money. Don't know if he would accept that offer, but if we can get Jalen Brunson, that would be huge. Let's go. So we're going to sign Jalen Brunson here. I assume we would have to renounce the rights on Malcolm Brogdon. Why is it not renouncing his rights? What? How was I just able to keep Malcolm Brogdon's bird rights? I don't know, but I will take it because now we're going to bring him back on a 3-year deal. Not a 4-year deal, 3-year deal. Hopefully we are able to get him. I don't think we're going to get outbid. Yeah, that would be a huge bench addition for us if we could sign Brogdon. There we go. I just signed Jalen Brunson. and Malcolm Brogdon just returned. I'm also going to look to pick up Jayshawn Tate as well. We're going to give him a 2-year deal, and I'm going to bring Jay Crowder to LA as well on a 1-year deal. Anybody switch up? Giannis goes to the Western Conference, great with the Dallas Mavericks. Scotty Barnes goes to the Bucks and replaces Giannis. All right, Max Christie comes back on the qualifying offer. AD regresses. Somehow Reeves regresses. Okay, I guess because he had an injury. Brogdon regresses. So does Vanderbilt because of his injury. So this team does have a lot of guards. So we're probably going to be making move. Yeah, we're probably going to make a move at the deadline. I was just thinking who I would move, but we'll figure it out then. We got all the youngins kind of not in here, at least with Christie and Lewis and Isaiah Elohim, who I'm probably going to send to the G League to start off the season. Hopefully Herb Jones can help improve this defense. I don't know if this team could win a championship with Jalen Brunson and Anthony Davis as its top 2 players. We will see. We get off to a good start, though. I'll take a 2-0 start to the season. All right, so do we see Jalen Brunson as an all-star this year? Unfortunately, we do not. AD is an all-star. His first year without LeBron at age 32. He is averaging the highest points he's had since 2023. Maybe a career high in rebounds as well at 12.9 a night, 2.6 blocks. He's having an incredible year. I'm kind of scared to see what Jalen Brunson's averaging, though, if he wasn't an all-star. Evan Mobley's an all-star starter. In his first year making the all-star game, Brunson is averaging 23 points, 3.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists. I think we're in the market, though, to make a trade. Malcolm Brogdon is too efficient off the bench to move, in my opinion. I'm about to trade Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, and my 2026 first-round pick for Onyeka Okongwu and Devontae Graham from the Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Hood-Schifino is having a really good year, so I don't want to trade him. And then I'm going to trade Max Christie and Jayshawn Tate to the Philadelphia 76ers for Royce O'Neal and Paul Reed. All right, so this is what the 9-man rotation is going to look like. We have a good mixture of bigs, wings, and guards, and I do think that this team could win a championship this season. We're about to lock up Austin Reeves for the next 3 seasons, as well as extend Herb Jones as well. And Nikola Jokic wins his 4th MVP award, averaging a triple-double here in the 2026 season. Dylan Harper, Rookie of the Year. Amen Thompson, 6th man. Evan Mobley, Depoy. Most improved goes to DJ Wagner. And Jalen Brunson, Clutch Player of the Year. Hey, it's nice to see some award. Shout out to Kevin Young, leaving Phoenix, going to Washington, and winning Coach of the Year. We got no Lakers, though, on any of these All-NBA teams. I'm blind. What? AD on All-NBA first team, Matt. What are you looking at? You see Gideon Halliburton and Indiana together. That would be sick, both on All-NBA third team. AD finally makes All-Defensive first team, and Herb Jones, All-Defensive second team. So we finished the year as the 2 seed. We're going to be going up against the Karl-Anthony Towns-less Minnesota Timberwolves because they made that Fred VanVleet trade. I don't know. I feel like we should beat this Minnesota Timberwolves team, but we will see. We kind of already saw Brunson and AD's stats. Austin Reeves, 14.8 points, 5.1 assists. Brogdon and Onyeka Okongwu were the other 2 guys to score above double figures. Herb Jones did not have a good end to the season offensively. Yeah, you can see how rough the efficiency was. All right, game 1, we end up picking up the victory by 26 points. Jalen Brunson with 35, 6, and 8. Feel like we could get him a championship here. We end up winning game 2 by 32 points. Could Brunson average 30 points in the playoffs? That would be pretty elite if he's able to pull that off. We've actually been dominating round 1s in this video. We won by 17 here. Herb Jones, I just shit on his offense. Gives me 25. And here we go, game number 4. We end up pulling off the sweep. I'm sorry, Anthony Edwards, as Brunson puts up 35, 6, and 7. Taking on Denver here in round 2. They have Jamal Murray, Stephon Castle out of UConn, Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, Jokic. Michael Porter is coming off the bench now. Okay. You got the Kings and the Blazers, Hornets and the Heat, and then Hawks and the Celtics. No 1 seeds remaining. Don't you just love when 2K does that? But we end up beating the Nuggets in game 1. Jalen Hood-Schifino with a nice performance. Game number 3 goes to the Denver Nuggets by 8. Okay. All right, let's win game 3, please. There we go. We end up winning by 16 points with AD dropping 23. Brunson, double-double. Onyeka Okongwu, also a double-double. We go up 3 games to 1. We end up winning by 13. And nobody scored above 20 points. That's how you do it. Let's win in 5. And boom, there we go. We end up winning by 4 points at home. And we are going to our 2nd straight conference finals appearance. But we're going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. This actually might be our 3rd, well, if you include real life last year against the Nuggets, our 4th straight Western Conference Finals appearance. I don't remember in year 1 of this rebuild if we lost to the Warriors in round 2 or round 3, but now we can look to get revenge on the Blazers, who no longer have Paul George, or is he just so ass of regression? No, they just don't have him anymore. But they do have a very good team, so let's not take them lightly. They are the 4 seed, we're the 2 seed. We end up beating them by 37 points in game 1 because Jalen Brunson drops 42 and 7. AD with a great game. Okongwu, that's just an elite front court. We win game 2 by 10 points. 2 games away from the NBA Finals. Let's win game 3. Okay, thank you. We end up winning by 7. No LeBron? No problem. It was LeBron the weak link, and we end up sweeping them. And we're going up against LaMelo Ball and the Hornets. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Here we go, taking on Charlotte, who have LaMelo Ball, Justin Edwards, Brandon Miller, Tobias Harris, Mark Williams. They got Jay Will, Basie, Richard Smith Jr. off the bench. They don't have the GOAT. Okay, they do have Paul George. But yeah, they no longer have Kai Jones, who requested a trade on Twitter. Now, like, if we're being serious, I hope he's okay. Like, he's been posting a lot of, like, interesting tweets saying he's the GOAT, the best player, a lot of interesting, like, Instagram videos. I do hope he's okay because he's so young, and I don't want him to be out of the league, like, already in his career. I liked him a lot at Texas. I thought he was a good pick for the Hornets, and I like him as a player. He's crazy athletic, could be a great lob threat. I just don't know what's going on there in Charlotte. But just going on here in 2K, we're up 3-0. And let's hope that we can pull off the sweep and low-key or high-key dominate the NBA playoffs. Here we go. Give me a close one. Or are we going to actually have to sweat this out? No, not at all. Jalen Brunson off the inbound for 3. Oh, that would have been nice. He's got 22 and 8 in this game. Brogdon's got 8 points off the bench. Did AD stay in? Yeah, he did. He's got 14 and 11 here. 17 kind of looks like Schroeder for a second, but it's a Kongwu. Why did I just throw that hoop? That was maybe the dumbest pass of all time. Okay, Tobias Harris. No way he's quicker than Brunson. That's, oh my God, Brunson just blocked him. He's like a good 6-7 inches shorter than him, I feel like. I don't know why Reeves wears the leg sleeve in this game. I don't think that looks good at all. Justin Edwards for 3. He's going to miss that. We got Reeves running in transition. Back down to Brunson. Pull up. Oh, I got LaMelo in the air, so we're going to hit that mid-range jumper with ease. What? How does Jalen Brunson miss that? Justin Edwards going right at AD. All right, that was kind of nice. All right, well, Jalen Brunson, are we finally going to score in this game? Yep, he's going to get that layup. Breaks the press. LaMelo kicks out to Tobias Harris. I don't know what I'm doing with Anthony Davis. He knocks down that 3. Let's be smart here. It's only an 11-point game. Ooh, that was a filthy spin move by Brunson. Kick that out to AD. One more pass. There we go. And knock down that mid-range jumper. He misses that. Come on. Okongwu back out to Brunson. I really could have scored that with Brunson. I don't know what I was doing there. He finds Okongwu inside. Who bricks that? Wow, I'm just toying around too much. Like that Brunson, I had like a whole lane when I spin moved around. LaMelo Ball. Tobias Harris. What? He fouled out. Are you kidding me? And Tobias Harris is going to go 2 for 2 at the line. All right, 90 seconds left. It's a 9-point game. They're no longer pressing. Are they giving up? I also just bought a Jalen Brunson jersey the other day. There was actually like some site-wide sale on NBA.com where it was like 40% off. So got a Brunson jersey for like 89 bucks, which kind of nice. As he's going to get to the rim right there and miss that. So yeah, the most recent Knicks jerseys I've had have been basically Carmelo Anthony, Kristaps Porzingis. Those didn't really end well. I do have RJ Barrett still. I was like, I gotta get Jalen Brunson after the season he had last year. You don't even want to know the NBA Knicks jerseys I had before then. It was like Jamal Crawford, Chris Duhon, Stephon Marbury, Nate Robinson, David Lee, and Jamal Crawford. That was my childhood, basically, as a Knicks fan. 7-point game here. Brunson gets around LaMelo Ball, kicked it out to B-Ball Paul, who's got a C 3-point grade, knocks that down. That is the dagger. And the Los Angeles Lakers hang up another banner. They win the 2026 NBA Finals with Jalen Brunson, Finals MVP. He did something LeBron could not do for me in this video. We dominated the playoffs, going 16-1. What? AD and Brunson got it done, man. Just like a elite 1-2 punch and a good supporting cast around the two. So that was a fun rebuild to do. Definitely itching to do like another 10-year rebuild soon because I had a lot of fun with the Trailblazers rebuild. The Lakers one would definitely be interesting down the line, like how this team would look like post LeBron. So yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy. I love you guys and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.